How can you tell if someone cares about something? It seems to be a pretty simple question, as all you have to do is ask them. Do you care about your job? Do you care about your education? Do you care about your school? While you'll probably get some clear and truthful answers, you'll also get people who lie and who exaggerate how devoted they are to a topic or issue. For example, according to a major meta-analysis by the Yale Climate Connections program, 71% of Americans trust the scientific evidence that proves that the climate is changing. 63% of Americans believe that global warming will harm people in developing countries, and 58% said that they are worried about climate change. These statistics prove that people will say they care about a rapidly changing climate, but the reality is that less than 1% of American homes have solar panels, less than 1% of Americans drive an electric car, and less than half of 1% of Americans are vegan. The point is, the way people act often fails to align with the passion and concern that they preach. I don't have any Yale statistics on this, but I would bet that nearly every single high school principal in the country would tell you that they care about their school. But of course, that doesn't necessarily mean they actually do. The only way to determine if someone is really devoted is by looking at their actions. Despite only being here for 1 year, Dr. Smith's daily dedication and hard work has already proven that she cares about our education. She wants the students, faculty, and administrators to get to know her through her standards of excellence that she knows will make a positive contribution to the climate at Sleepy Hollow, and Dr. Smith lives by these high standards. After getting 2 master's degrees from Columbia University, she went back to graduate school to get a doctoral degree in executive leadership. Even though Dr. Smith was a tenured English teacher and assistant principal at Nyack High School, she left the safety of those positions and to come and try and make a mark on an already award-winning Sleepy Hollow High School. Even though work passes through her office at a feverish pace every single day, Dr. Smith welcomes all comers to her haven and works with students, faculty, and administrators to start implementing programs that not only fit the atmosphere and community of our schools, but also elevate it to new levels. She has impressed upon us the importance of treating our individual commitments to our education as being self-employed. She has urged us to dress for success, eliminate distractions that interfere with our learning, and encourage us to live in the moment. Our new principal recognizes the special camaraderie that Sleepy students have and has helped to work us capitalize on our social skills by interacting face-to-face, smile to smile with each other and our teachers. She believes in collaborating with others and has even gone out of her way to ask for student suggestions and feedback and has included student representation on key committees. Even though our class is graduating and will be moving on to a wide range of challenges, including college, armed service, and employment, she has embraced our viewpoints and has even gotten to know most of our names. From those examples and from having gone to work closely with her through student government, I can say from personal experience that she deeply cares about what she does and is aware of how her leadership can make a positive impact on our education. It is an honor and a privilege to introduce Sleepy Hollow High School's principal and leader, Dr. Tracy Smith.
Thank you, Simon. First off, I'm going to start as I normally do every morning. Seniors especially love this. I'd like to give a shout out and send my warmest congratulations to the class of 2017. Although I've known the senior class for a very short time, I've come to understand what makes them unique. Your passion, your creativity, and enthusiasm are just a few things that first impressed me about you. You are a talented, amazing, and spirited class, and I am proud to have been your principal. I can't believe how quickly we have reached the end of the school year and arrived at graduation. It feels like it was just yesterday when I stood before you in the gym, introducing myself on the first day of school. Not only has this year gone by very quickly, it has also been action-packed and full of firsts. I experienced my first rose ceremony and was able to participate in a long-standing tradition of welcoming the first graders and bidding farewell to the senior class. I also lived through my first Sleepy Hollow Spirit Week. I watched in admiration as the senior class worked together in pride and in a spirit of community. Of course, as it has been said many times tonight, the seniors won most of the competitions. I also heard that as juniors, you were undefeated, a true testament of your character and ability to come together. I experienced my first digital news attack, where I was asked by Tia Sue, shout out to Tia, to freestyle a rhyme from the notorious B.I.G. As I stood there frozen in indecision over which rap to freestyle, minus the curses, I realized that I was having my first initiation into the Sleepy Hollow family. My willingness to be spontaneous, even at the risk of sounding ridiculous, was an important test that I wanted to pass. If I passed this test, I would go down in history as being the first principal to rap on digital news. This school year, we launched the first day to disconnect, and although it was challenging to get the seniors to voluntarily surrender their phones, you understood the importance of disconnecting from your devices and engaging with your teachers and peers for the day. My series of firsts confirmed for me that Sleepy Hollow is a special place. I'm proud to lead a school where compassion, humanity, and genuine care is celebrated and promoted. This theme of first is something that unites us tonight. There are many of you who will be the first to graduate from high school, the first generation to go to college. Some of you will begin your first real job and receive your first real paycheck. Some of you will leave home for the first time to pursue your dreams. This summer, some of you may even take your first road trip with friends. Whatever you pursue after graduating tonight, know that you are in a really unique position. You are all in a place of being the first to discover a cure, start a new trend in business, science, or fashion, affect change in the world, open the minds of others, or be a trailblazer in technology or social media. One thing I've come to realize about this graduating class is that you are all leaders in your own right. You have all shown leadership and dedication through your civic activities, athletic achievements, musical talents, and in just being positive role models for our underclassmen. As my first graduating class, I will forever remember you as the group that challenged rules, you stood up for your beliefs, you cared deeply for each other, you fought passionately, you lived loudly, and you enjoyed every moment. I am so proud of your academic achievements and contributions to the school and community. I believe that you are all destined to do great things and that you will make your mark upon the world that will never be erased. You will truly be missed. I would like to leave you tonight with a quote by Israel Moore Ivor. He's an inspirational writer and blogger. Everyone is standing, but you must stand out. Everybody is going, but you must keep going extra miles. Dare to be exceptionally excellent, and why not? You are truly an exceptional class, and in all that you do, whether you are the first or the last, always strive to be your best. Congratulations, class of 2017. As I find my space. I'd like to now introduce Mr. Borsari, our superintendent. Let's give him a round of applause.
So it's my absolute pleasure to be speaking to you as the Superintendent of Schools for the Public Schools of the Tarrytowns. Leading our diverse community of learners and dedicated faculty and staff is a sincere honor and privilege. Members of the class of 2017, as you sit here before your family, your friends, your teachers and administrators, it's always a bit surreal to consider that in a few short moments, you will no longer be students at Sleepy Hollow High School. Today, through this ceremony, we are marking a truly significant milestone in your life, the culmination of your Sleepy Hollow experience and the commencement of your college and career journey. This ritual marks a rite of passage. Our community has come together to celebrate and to acknowledge that our sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, neighbors and friends are truly moving on. Many of you will be leaving home or assuming other adult responsibilities in the very near future. And graduates, I want you to just take a moment. Take a moment to look to your left and to your right. Look in front of you, left, right, in front and behind. This class has spent 13 years together. I'm glad we got left and right. Good job. You've spent 13 years together. However, it's hard to believe that this is the last time you will ever all be together in the same place. Yes, real change is happening tonight. Some of you may envision a clear path for your future. Perhaps you will become a lawyer, a teacher, an actor, a small business owner, or you'll serve our country in the military. If you are like I was when I sat in your seat so many years ago, you have the slightest clue with respect to what your future may hold. I certainly didn't think, I know, I'm going to become a school superintendent. While others of you may be seated somewhere between certainty and the unknown. Wherever you are in your planning, I'd like to briefly share 3 guiding principles, like Mr. Sincata, for you to consider as you move forward in your lives. First, trust in the invaluable importance of preparation. And since we cannot predict the future, embrace all that you do as preparation for some future challenge or triumph. According to General Colin Powell, there are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. I'm extremely confident that you leave Sleepy Hollow with the knowledge and skills required to take your next step. This community, with its steadfast commitment to your intellectual, physical, and social development, has seen to that. However, keep in mind that as long as you walk upon this earth, your preparation for tomorrow never ends. Be committed to it. Secondly, never underestimate the importance of perseverance and resiliency. As General Powell alluded to in his words, failure is not something to be feared. It's not an end, but rather, when approached properly, it is critical to your development and will inform all of your future successes. I am clearly not advocating for you to strive for failure. However, being resilient in the face of adversity is very important. No one states the case for perseverance and resiliency more directly than President Calvin Coolidge when he proclaimed, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent." Finally, I would like to make the case for the critical importance of establishing and maintaining your personal integrity. What are the non-negotiable moral and ethical beliefs which will serve as your life's guide? This is something to proactively consider and reflect upon, as there will be numerous opportunities in the future, as there have been in the past, which will challenge the fortitude of your integrity and your moral compass. Abolitionist leader William Lloyd Garrison asked the following question of the American people in the late 1800s with respect to the issue of slavery. Are right and wrong convertible terms dependent upon popular opinion? I submit to you that they are not convertible or interchangeable. Every day, local, national, and world headlines serve as a clear evidence of the destructive ramifications of decisions which are not grounded in the bedrock of personal integrity. Define and then defend your integrity through the decisions you make and the examples you set. Trust in the value of preparation, the importance of perseverance, and the rudder of personal integrity to lead you to greatness. We all believe that you are well prepared for the challenges and opportunities that await you. On behalf of myself, the Board of Education, and all the members of our district community, I would like to extend our sincere best wishes on this day and all the days to come. Make us proud.